Alright, this is going to be homework problem number 5 off of our second sheet for integration, and it basically just wants us to take the integral of whatever it gives us. So problem number 5, it wants us to integrate x squared plus x to the negative 2 with respect to dx. Okay, so by now we should remember or should know that whenever you have like x to the n, whenever you integrate that, you're just going to have 1 over n plus 1 times x to the n plus 1, and that'll give you plus a constant. And whenever you have two things in there, you just take the integral of that one and then plus the integral of that one right there, and so it should be, this one should be pretty simple to do. Alright, so now whenever we go to integrate that, we're just going to have 1 over 2 plus 1 times our x to the 2 plus 1. And in this case, the 2 is our n. So there's that first part. Then it's going to be plus our 1 over negative 2 plus 1. Then there's our x, and negative 2 plus 1. And since we just have taken the antiderivative of that, the dx will just disappear and go away. And since we're doing a indefinite integral, we're going to have a constant out here, so there's our plus c. So now we just go through and kind of clean this up. So we're going to have 1 over 2 plus 1 is 3, x to the third, that's going to be plus 1 over negative 1, x to the negative 1, and it's going to be plus a constant. And so we can kind of clean that up a little bit more, just say 1 over 3 x to the third, and since we're going to have a negative 1 out front, we can just change that sign to a minus. And x to the negative 1 is just going to be 1 over our x, and then plus our constant. And that should be equal to the integral of our x squared plus x to the negative 2 dx. And so that should be it as far as that one. These next few aren't really too long, but I'm just going to sit here and talk a lot since the videos are supposed to be about 5 minutes long. So it looks like I'm going to sit here and talk for about another minute and 20 seconds, about a minute and 15 seconds now. So I'd like to know if everyone had a good weekend. My weekend was pretty fun. I went to work and I sold a bunch of flooring. So let's see, I'll do a little doodle here while I'm waiting on some more time to go by. So here's a little dude. Then we can put a little eyebrow on him. We can put a little nose, and there's a nostril. And let's give him a little hump there. And he's going to be bald. And we're just going to draw a little ear right out here. So he's bald, a little bald dude. And there's his other cheekbone, quasi cheekbone. And for some reason he's making a frowny face because he just doesn't understand integrals. And there's his jaw. And he's doing a little pouty face because he just doesn't understand integrals. Oh, poor guy. We we make it look like he has shaved his head just a little bit, and we hit the 5-minute mark, so I'm done.